welcome to the Heart of the Home. I'm Chef John Maxwell, and we're here at Meadow Hall in Meadow Event Park in Doswell, Virginia. And we're getting ready to play with some great Virginia food. We're working with grits today, good stone ground Virginia grits. Right? We've got, they're already cooked. You don't buy them already cooked, you got to cook them. But this is something to do with your leftover grits, or it's something to do with freshly cooked grits just for this dish. It's a spoonbread made with grits. All right, so I've got the cooked grits in here. I know I'm saying grits a lot, right? But that's what this dish is. Right? So I'm going to add some eggs. 3 eggs to this. And I'm going to mix that in. I just don't want the eggs to be whole. It doesn't have to be completely homogeneous because I've got other things to go in here that will help with that process. I'm going to add a cup of milk. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some baking powder and some baking soda. Right. Now, the acid in the milk is going to start that to rise, so you need to be relatively quick about this at this particular time. Right. And then I'm going to add the buttermilk, which is high in acid, so that should start to activate this. So I'm going to add the baking powder, and baking soda, right, and some chives. Give that a little contrasting color. And now I'm going to add the buttermilk. And now mix that up. I'd like it to be as lump-free as possible. Right. And now I've got some cheese. I'm using Asiago cheese. You can use any kind of meltable cheese. You want to use Swiss or cheddar. Parmesan will work. Mozzarella will work. But mozzarella will give you a little stringy texture. Now this is Asiago. And I'm going to let this sit now so that any of the lumps can help dissolve before I mix it the last time. So now I've got a bread pan here. And I'm going to prep the bread pan with some butter. I'm just going to rub the sides with butter. I want to get a reasonable coating, but I don't want the butter to be so thick that it melts and pools in this. Just want it to coat. This will help keep it from sticking. And because we're talking about grits, and grits are sticky, so we're not optimistic that this is going to keep it from sticking entirely, but it will help minimize that. All right, well, the lumps are all pretty much dissolved here. It's a nice mix. I'm going to go ahead and add a 1/4 cup of melted butter. All right, stir that in good. And now I'm going to add it to this buttered cake pan. And put this in the oven. Okay, this is baked for about 50 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I've cooled it down somewhat so I can handle it, so it's dropped a little bit. It comes out of the oven puffed and golden, but I'm going to loosen it up from the sides now. Normally I would spoon out spoonbread, but I want to make sure you guys get a chance to see the texture of it all the way through. See the texture of spoonbread. All right. Now it's got a nice crust at the top, all right, and a very custardy-like texture moving down. So this is good Virginia spoonbread made with stone ground Virginia white corn grits. Join us next week on Heart of the Home when we get to play with more great Virginia food.
Recipes from the heart of the home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafb.com, as well as on Chef Maxwell's website at chefjohnmaxwell.com.